Hi everyone, Emma here. So normally I say I'm so excited to show you, but I have been working on projects, trying to design projects. You can see my desk is kind of crazy mess here. Um, and sometimes you're working on projects and you have an idea in your head and you're like, okay, this is what it's going to look like. This is what steps I have to take. And then you get halfway through and it's like, not exactly what you thought it was going to be. Let me just show you one of them. This video is going to be kind of a different type of video, updating you on what's going on with me as well as the projects that I've been working on. So since we did this really cool, so here's an example of a design. This was like the first time trying this, and it worked stunningly. So of course I'm like, okay, I'm a pro now. Let me do another one. And I haven't been able to reproduce. I would have to do like the exact same thing, have the different color petals and stuff like that. But I have some other, like these are actually small petals. Somebody asked me about these, and let me get my caliper. I think I told them they were 11 millimeters, but I think these are actually 7. So I'm trying to think how they measure. So from tip to tip on these, they are 9. So I think when they give you the sizes, they do the length and the width. So that would be a 9 by 3. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was 3 on that. But anyway, so I have some more. Like I said, I buy these daggers when they're on sale and stuff like that. So I think this is all I have of the white ones. So that becomes an issue because now if I want to do earrings with it, I think I did, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 19 or 20 of them, which means if you're doing earrings, you need 40, and there's not 40 there. But here's the other thing. I just realized this now when doing the video. These are bigger than these ones here. So I'm going to have to take out my stash again. These ones are... They are 15 is the length of these. So anyway, so here's my today's fail. I have these beautiful Swarovski Rivolis 14 millimeter, and I basically wanted to do the same thing I did with these, something like this. And of course, it didn't even occur to me that these are not the right size. So you probably need less for these. Anyway, I I bought some of these. These are called fringe drops, and they're pearl luster, and they're 5/0s. They are pretty massive. Again, didn't realize how big they were. So I thought, oh, I'm just going to put, how sometimes the flowers have these little like round pieces around here. And really what I should have done was use either a round crystal to do that kind of thing with it, or like a 8/0 seed bead. These are a lot bigger than the 8/0s. Anyway, these can, work for some really cool stuff. This is what it looks like on the back. So I was, heading in the right direction, and I wanted to put these guys in behind to create that flower look. But because these are so big, it interferes with where you're putting it in. So I would put it between these two delicas, and I put a bunch in, and it just, they get hidden behind the flower. So I have to rethink this. So that's one of those things that didn't work out. Let me show you. There's more. So what I was going to say is somebody mentioned, where are you? We haven't seen you. It's been so long. And I'm thinking, I do videos like so many a week, right? So I looked back and the last one was a couple of days ago, but before that was 11 days. I was like, that's weird. Where was that? Just to let you know, my back is still really sore, and it's to the point where I have a hard time walking. And I also, it hurts to sit. So sitting at my desk is just not fun. So let's put these away here, and I'll show you some other stuff that I have. But so there's that going on. I also, if you follow my channel, you know that a few years ago I had breast cancer in the left breast and had a lumpectomy and radiation. I'm having issues with the right one, and I actually have a appointment next week with the breast surgeon, and the indication is it's up to me if I want to wait and see or have a mastectomy. And I think for my mental health, the mastectomy would be the way to go. So I have that coming up. So I'm not sure how that's going to interfere with my bead. Look at these. Aren't they amazing? So these are Swarovskis. I think they are 14 millimeter. So these are 14 millimeter as well. These are absolutely stunning. So they not only have the yellow, these are 14, but they reflect all these other like blues and purples. It's just crazy. These were Kath from England sent them to me. She sent me a ton of stuff. If you go back and see some of my videos, you'll see. Oh, so here is another thing that I didn't do a video for because it's really hard to do this on camera. And I'll tell you, I there was some requests for me to do some sun catchers, and I always thought it would be really cool to do them, but I was really surprised at how difficult they are to do, and I'm very particular with measurements and stuff like that, and if it didn't work out, it would drive me nuts. And this is one of those. Now, what I used for this one, my first one, I used some soft craft wire that I got at the dollar store. This one I used memory wire. So you can see it's keeping its shape. And all I did was up here, I just attached the double side. And you might think, well, that's a pretty wide circle for memory wire, like a bracelet memory wire. But what I did was I cut a little bit more and I pulled it out so that it gave me that circle. So this is another project. It looks really nice. I like it, but again, in my head, it's not what I wanted to do. So, I think sometimes you got to remember that things are not always going to be like these spectacular, beautiful things. And especially as a YouTuber, because we present this stuff on video to you so you can make them, it gets hard because you're like, I could take the time to do a video on this, but it would be frustrating and you would have just as hard a time as I have, unless you're like great with that kind of stuff. And there's people out there that are. So there's this one here. I put a bail like for a charm that's supposed to go on your bracelet, but I have it the other way around. And I was going to put some chain here, and I actually was going to put the flowers. I still might do that, is put these lovely flowers that we got from the Curiosity box and dangle them down. So we'll see what happens. That, I do have a massive bin of projects that I started and I either got disinterested or they didn't turn out. So there's lots of things. What else was I going to... Oh, this is the big one that I was going to show you. So I've been working on this. Ta-da! This is using these lovely flowers we got from the last Curiosity box. Flora and Fauna, and these gorgeous... We got a massive bag. I've sorted some of the red ones out from this, but we got this massive bag of butterflies. So they're beautiful, and I want to use some more of these in other projects. But I right away thought this is going to be amazing to do these lovely butterflies. And the idea is, so this is square stitch, and I've done videos for that. And then you do the grass is just, I think I used 8 beads on each, and a tiny little 15-0 purple bead on the end to represent the grass. And then I went back through and added the flowers and the butterflies. And so it turned out really nice. And then, so what happened was instead of using like each bead to attach the grass to, I made sure I left a border on each side. But what that did was this side grass here and the flowers all flop down. Now it looks really good if that's what you're going for, but I wanted this to be a little more standing up so that you could see the flowers. So I went through, and along the one side and the other, I put mini duos with the 3 little beads and just put it all away, and that was enough to hold the grass up. I did that on both sides. And then the other thing was I was using green thread for the grass. But of course, when you do your turns, you could see the green thread. And actually, it looked cool. I could have left it, but I decided to put these little... they're right here. These beads here. These are like an inside color bead, 11-0s. I forgot the name of that color. This is from one of the last John Bead unboxings that I did. So, but yeah, so it turned out pretty good. You can see I had to go like, basically just, you add the 3, I think I added 2 beads. Yeah, 2 beads. So when you go down the one row of beads and come up the other, you're alternating sides. So then you have to go back again to complete the beads. And then I'm going to put this clasp. I haven't decided how I'm going to attach this clasp. Normally, I don't make much of a fuss. I just like sew it right onto there. But I'm looking at this, and to be able to pull this open, you really need to be able to grab hold of your bracelet to do that if I attach it there. So I think I will be doing some type of finishing on this so that I can, extend this to open or close, or I may have to change it to a different clasp. But I'm dying to use these clasps that I recently got from AliExpress. So this turned out just, isn't this amazing? Kind of Easter feel to it. So there's that. That's the big one. And what else is I going to show you? I do have a bin full of... So when I do projects and they don't, they get put in a bin of not rejects, because I still love these projects. It's just, they're for later. So this is one of those. Now, I've been wanting to make one of these forever. I saw this on Pinterest, and it's a lady from Italy that does these type of designs, And this is so amazing. So I think I have done this in a video. I have like, this is crazy. And this is a tiny bin. I have bigger bins that are just full of this stuff. So I have to use it on something like a, maybe that way, and then do some different stuff on the sides. But these are really cool. These are like Monty's on the side, which is pretty cool, and the lovely pearls. These are super simple to make. You can see the back is easy to do. There's no bezeling involved at all. So let me grab the bag to show you, because I have a bunch of them. Oh, they're falling out of the bag. Here's the other thing with these projects, threads everywhere. Because you know what? I think I've gotten over it after, 5 or 6 years of doing beading. I'm like, I always leave threads on things so that I can, if I need to finish it. And now I'm like, really, you need to just tie off that thread, cut it, and move on, because when you go to do a new one, then you can go ahead and attach thread. But so this is the same lady that I'm one. You know what? I actually think there wasn't a tutorial for this. I think this was an image I saw on. Yeah, I think this was an image I saw on Pinterest, and I'm like, oh, I can figure it out. But you can see there's no form to it. It's very flippy floppy. I mean, it still looks pretty spectacular, but this is the one, the lady. And I'm pretty sure I did a video showing you this because she speaks Italian, so her instructions are in Italian. But and I, definitely credit her for this incredible design and tutorial. So amazing. So these, I haven't used them and really need to use them, because this is all really good Swarovski pearls and crystals inside. So if you have any ideas, I'm totally open. I think she makes a lot of earrings, so these like are used often for earrings, but I feel like I'm not that flashy, which is funny because I love flashy stuff. But as for wearing it, I'm a little more subdued. So here's a blue one. There should be matches for everything. I don't know why I made so many. I guess I enjoyed the pattern. I think her name is Antonella. Thank you, Antonella. Oh, these are... Okay, I really do need to revisit these because these are gorgeous. So there's those blue ones. And here's... Look at this. Yeah, these are Swarovski pearls. Actually, you know what? They actually look like Preciosas. Look at it. I need to have an organizing day. Who's up for it? Should try and do a live with organizing stuff. Oh, these are so beautiful. Absolutely. I'm just going to adjust this, make sure the lighting is good on these. So there's those. There's the pink. Look at the pink. Oh, pink. Of course, I love me some pink. Now, I don't know where the yellow one... I wonder if I didn't do a yellow one. Like I just did the one. And these are gorgeous. Yeah. And I think these Monty's I got from AliExpress. So they're just basic crystal Monty. So I think what I did was I paired what I had in these colors with what I spent a lot of time on these. I'm surprised I didn't do anything with them. These are lovely. This is this is green and yellow. So yeah, that's the kind of, now these, first of all, they weren't my design. So it's, I don't know. I didn't know what to do with them after I made them. They were fun to make. That's those there. Let's see what else we have. I actually put them in little baggies. Of course, you can see there's some that are just totally in there. The little baggies to keep them organized by designs or color projects. And I'm looking at these, I'm like, oh, these are pretty. I think I never saw them before. So I think these were like attempts at different designs. This one here is part of the beginning of an earring. So like a chandelier earring, because then you come back down and do a bunch of more designs in this. That's another example of that. Oh, it's the same one. So yeah. Okay, so so we could actually do, let me tilt this a bit. We could actually do, like, grab some of these. So I think if you look at these ones, the crystals are closer in to the design than on this one. So I think, oh, I didn't even know what I did. I think I was trying to complete the end. So that's interesting. Okay, moving right along. I don't know if I like showing you some of my mistakes. This one is kind of neat, but it's definitely the beginning of something. And this one here. There's another one of those. There's another one of these chandelier things that I was working through. And then these. I think there was something inside these, and they're probably at the bottom of my box. But this is interesting because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you could create a bracelet with this and then have some type of embellishment. I like using the 3mm bugles for making like bezeling stuff. So that's interesting. I can see where I went with these to put them all together, but they're kind of all over the place. There's that one. This, I didn't even know what this is. Okay, this is getting to be like a long time. Oh, I see. There is a design in here. So that was like a design gone wrong. I have a bunch of Preciosa pearls, like 8mm and larger. So I'm like, I want to do something different with it than just string them. So that was kind of an idea that didn't pan out. Oh, look. Oh, I see what I did. I pulled them in closer at the other side, like this. That's weird. I don't even remember doing this. And these must have been, bezels that didn't turn out. There's some design in the making. Let's see, there's a lot better stuff in here too. Oh, actually, I think this one was part of the earring, like advent calendar I did not last Christmas, the Christmas before. So here's a little flower petal earring. And then this one here is another kind of flower petal earring with one of these lovely little rosettes. These are 2-hole cabochon rosette beads. I actually have a design for those in a bracelet. So I should pull that out and we can do that design in a video. But these Swarovski crystals, I can tell the bling on them is crazy. And then these here were just meant, I think there's 2 separate designs here, like something like this on these earrings. That. And then this one here, yeah, because I had the whitish pink colors in these. Goes something like that. I have so much. So it's amazing. I deleted a bunch of my older videos that were kind of just okay. And I had over 1,200 videos about 6 months ago. So since that, I've created even more. That's lots of beading. Oh, this one's like ready to finish. That's that same design. You know what? This looks pretty good. I didn't know what I'm waiting for. So I even had the clasp in there ready to go. I should do a box full of projects that are just the clasp needs to be attached, so that we can talk about attaching clasp, because I know that a lot of people ask, what to do. So we're going to set this one aside, because I think this one as well, I feel like it's nice, but I feel like we need something a little more up along here to bling it out. Oh, I see yeah, this didn't quite fit. So you can see how I love these little diamond shapes. I love making them. So I put those in and it wasn't quite, there wasn't enough space here. But I bet you I strung these beads on last. I could probably take them off, and I'd like to change these 8-0 beads. They look a bit tarnished to me. So we'll see. Oh boy. So I'm going to grab the bin and put that in there. These were a design that I saw from Mila's Beading. You should really check out Mila's Beading. So amazing. So this was a bracelet design that she did using like bezeling these pearls in this way with the crystals. So you attach them this way, side by side, and they come out really nice. What I did was these are Swarovski pearls and Swarovski crystals. I think it was like an update video that I did showing you kind of a reveal of the different color crystals and pearls. So that's why I did these. They're all different combinations of those, and they just look amazing. I feel like there's not enough light here. No, I guess it's... And then I took these two and I decided to try a different way of putting them together. So I use these gem duos. I think they're mini gem duos. They're super tiny. And then the 4mm pearls. So for a bracelet that way. But people were interested in how I did this to attach these, and let me tell you, it was not easy at all for myself. And I thought this is not, and it's not exactly like, it doesn't sit flat, like everything's kind of buckled and stuff like that. So I thought, yeah, it's not something I'd want to try and do in a video. Although I'm looking at it now, it looks pretty good. So there's those. And then some different bezels. Can you tell I'm kind of in the mood to bezel stuff these days? This was a square tile that I bezeled. You can see it's like, it's not even. So that's how it gets in these piles, where it doesn't turn out the way I like it. This is a heart. I don't know if you can see the heart shape. That's what it looks like on the back. And this one, I don't know what I did with this. Oh, you know what? This bead here is, you can get these at Michael's. They're really nice, but they're not quite round. They're oval, and you can see I use like the Delica beads, and it just distorted it, and you kind of lose the stuff. There's a nicer one. This one turned out nice. We should do this one. Yeah, this is an easy one to do, actually. We should put that one aside. Right there. There's another really nice one. This looks like bigger than a 14. So let's... Um, 16 maybe. Oh, there's no different colors. I think I bezeled a bunch of these. That's the other thing when I was doing, there's the other one. When I was doing collaborations with BB Craft, if there was like a bag of, say, 10mm Rivolis, I would bezel one of each to show in a reveal so you could see it. So that's what these, I think these little ones are all just inexpensive crystals that you can get at BB Craft. These two match, but they look a bit... Takes practice with your tension. So there's the purple one that matches. There's two different types here. Let's put those there. They're maybes. And this is a round bead that has the laser printing on it. And I wanted to do like a Remembrance Day bracelet with this. So that was, oh, there's the blue. So yeah, there are sets with these. So we could actually do some earrings. And even if they're not kind of perfect, once you start embellishing them, they'll take shape. So let me put these in. You know what? I'm going to get another bin. So let me know how you're doing. This winter has been kind of weird for me. I'm usually like very enthused with all my beading stuff, but I think the back pain just eventually took its toll on me. So apologize. I'm on the mend. I have a shot coming up for the 4th. So if you follow my channel, you know that I had waited a year and a half for a shot for my back. And what happened was it was never submitted, or they claim it was submitted, but like the doctor's office. And but the booking office, when I called them, they're like, no, we don't have anything here. I'm like, what? Like, I can't walk. So anyway, I got the first shot and nothing. It actually got worse. So now it's starting in the last week or two. It's starting to feel a little better. I can actually like move the leg and stuff like that. But I have another shot in 2 weeks. So I'm like, hopefully that's gonna. So I'm showing you these Rivolis. These, you know what? I must have been sorting and threw them in there, or there's a project that matches these Rivolis. Oh, I have to show you this one here. This was Gail from BC sent me a bunch of these beautiful cabochons that she made, and I bezeled it. There's this one here too. This one's my favorite. Look at this. This is a different way of bezeling. It's modified right angle weave. It's super easy to do, and then I just do the 50 no seed beads to create the actual bezel, and I did that on the top too. But I find I like how this looks. It looks like a filigree on like jewelry, so it turned out really nice. That's a maybe. Oh my god, look. This is nutty. They're all attached. Oh my god, what the heck? There's a bracelet in here that's not finished. Emma, I think I made this for myself. I have to start saying I'm making it for somebody else, because then it'll get finished. This here is a design by Stephanie. So I can't remember what it's called. But this is another way. Look at how easy the back is for bezeling. So I've named at least, there's Antonella Vicelli, I think her name is. I might look it up and I'll add the her name or her channel in the description. But there's Mila's Beading, and I'll put her link too, and Stephanie's. I've learned so much from them. This is, oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty. This needs to be finished, so we'll put that in the clasp. So here's another one of these, gorgeous. And this again is done with the right angle weave, modified right angle weave, and then this picot. Then there's this one here. It's a beautiful blue heart. Now this, I think these were attempts at doing bezeling, and it didn't quite turn out. Then there's this one here, again, is another bezel technique. And I think like the crystals are in the bottom of this bin. Didn't turn out. Here's another way to bezel. It's pretty good. Oh, and another heart. This was some weird thing that I was trying to figure out. I don't know what I was doing on this one. I think the idea was that it would go this way. But yeah, sometimes you got to go all the way crazy to come back to the midpoint. Let me see if I can get this detached. I think I did a video on these designs. So that was the one I was saying, these kind of chandelier shapes when you get to here, and then you come down and you put super duos and crystals. Oh, there's another heart. Because I was bezeling a lot of hearts. You know what? I get something in my head and I'm like, I just keep trying and trying and trying with different designs until I get it. So yeah, I think one year for Valentine's Day, I wanted to do some videos with hearts. I did a lot of hearts. There's, you know what? I think this is in that other bag. Is this the one that I said we were going to do? Oh, it's a different, maybe it's in here somewhere. No, I guess I just did this design a couple of times. I think I'll put that in there just so that it gets finished. This one, I don't know if I did a video for this one. This one is, so I actually have a tray full of flower designs, and this is one of them. Now, this one ended up, I should turn this into a pendant. I wanted to do a bracelet with it, but if you look, so if you put this way, you have two of these kind of like leaf things sticking out on this side, but one on this side. So if you were to do a bunch of these and attach them, you'd have to alternate how you attach them because there's two on one side and one on the other. So that's what happens when I'm doing stuff. Be like, oh, this is a great idea. And then I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? And then I just move on to the next thing. So this one needs to be, we need to do this one. Put that in the bezel pile. Oh, this is a lovely bezel. This is a lovely crystal too, this design. Oh, and then I think I did this one for BB Craft, and it didn't quite turn out. There's a lovely one. And then this one. This was for a snowflake design. There's the other side. And you can see what the problem with this is. Look, you try and sit it flat and the sides come up. So they're probably what I need for this is to take some smaller seed beads and add it in there just to spread it out a bit so that it's not buckling like that. But that's pretty. Oh, and here's, so this was the same. I was trying to figure out how I could attach these together. So I was adding, let's see if I can pull that and put that in the bin so we can fix that one. There's another failed. You see how it's really soft and mushy. It's gonna fall out eventually. I'm saving my thread. Can you imagine? Let me just sit here for a week. You know what's gonna happen? I'll be like, shh, let me get my thread burner. Poof. Oh, the life of a beater. Here's some interesting. This is a really kind of cool shape, like that to bezel. I'm trying to get these guys out. This is like the bracelet that I didn't finish, only I used dark beads. I think I was making one of these for my sister because she likes blue. This one here. Yeah, and this is a Stephanie design. I'll look it up and see if I can find you these designs that I'm talking about. So I think that's it for these guys. Yeah. This earring, there must be. I don't think there is a match for it. I hate to pick it up this way. Let me do something here. Oh, here's another of that style. Okay, I'm just gonna move it over. Okay, I'll dump the other stuff. But these, it's my new necklace. Look, I'm just gonna hang them like that. Let's see, here's some of this stuff. Okie dokie. Now this is really cool. And I don't know if I did a video. I'll have to take a look. I'll put this in my pile here for bezel. This is really cool. And actually, this is another, this one here is somebody else did this video on YouTube, and I can't remember her name. She shows you how to do the square, and that's, but then you do these, you put the beads across. But I didn't have the right size crystals for that. But there is a design from Stephanie, and I do have a tray ready to go for a video. That's the other thing that I do. Let me see if I have it. I just think I might have it handy. Yep, this is the one here. So this is a design from Stephanie at Bronze Pony. You can see my first attempts. There should be a bunch. I actually ordered the correct size that she was using in her video, and I ordered a bunch, and they're still sitting here in a thing. But where are the... I did a bunch of them that actually turned out. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, that was not smart. Let's see if it's... Well, I'll have to find the ones that match this. This would be a good one to do. They're beautiful. So, snowflake bead, round bead into a snowflake. That didn't really turn out. Oh, this one's lovely. This was Super Duos. Super Easy Super Duo bezel. These, oh no, they're different. I didn't know what I was doing with samples. So there's another. This one didn't turn out. It's supposed to be like a quadrifoil. And then some of these carrier beads, I think they're called. It's another bunch of carrier beads. This side actually looks nice. Looks like lace. That side, oh, there's more of these. I think I got a bunch of these crystals, and I did a bunch just to show you how they can look. And this is a cabochon. Oh, some more of those earrings. I think we need these petals for our flowers. I'm gonna steal these. Look at this one. Oh my god, is this ever crazy? Why didn't I finish this one? This one looks pretty. I'll make this into a, these super duos are the aloe color, and I don't remember buying any of these. Carmi sent me a bunch, but oh, you know what it might be? Some of the stuff that Kath had sent me from England, so maybe that's where those came from. You know what? This would be even nice as a pendant. So let's make a necklace. We'll do some rope. Still working on the rope situation. Here's another one of those. This was a failed attempt. So 6mm pearls on the bottom of a round crystal, and then this weird thing. It's like some spaceship. Oh, another. I was trying hard. These are the round snowflake beads that Kath sent me. I was trying hard to make a Christmas kind of crystally snowflake ornament with that. Oh, and this is like the flower one, only this looks wild. I'm surprised I don't even remember this stuff. This is really cool. This one's easy to make, super easy. And you can take these once you're done. I have a needle close by. Once you're done, you can do a bunch of these and attach them into like a cross shape. I can't put my needle here. I think I need my other hand for that. I need to get a magnet to lift up this. It's getting pretty rough. I'm getting old, you know? And that was only to do this, because this bugs me. Can you see what's wrong with this? It's not in the right spot. There. Where you're supposed to be. I am a beater. Yeah, so you put a bunch of them together. I can't remember how that goes now. Yeah. Another super easy way to bezel. I do have a video on this. How to, I think it came from a design from Potomac Beads. This one turned out, this I did on my own. And it turned out super cool. But this is a large oval crystal that I got from BB Craft. There's this one. Star. This one I like, this flower design. Should try and do this one. I'm going to put that one in the bin. And I think this looks so amazing. The main reason is this Swarovski Rivolis. There's another one of those with the bugles. These are lovely. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, this one's cute. Super easy to bezel. There's another one. And yeah, let me know how you're doing and what's happening with everyone. And hopefully I'll have some videos coming out for you soon. But like I said, with seeing the breast surgeon next week, it's been really stressful, that part of it, and having to decide what to do. But yeah, so I appreciate everyone's support and coming and checking out my channel. I'm just looking at these all spread out. It's like, what? So there you go. There's usually something I forgot to tell you guys. There is the new Curiosities box coming out next week. So stay tuned for that. And if you haven't already bought your box, be sure to buy your box. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.